It is Fuzz's, Julie's, and my son David's very first bullfight. I'm not sure how I feel about David's first bullfight and him carrying our champagne bottle up to the stand, but we're here at the Pamplona San Fermin Festival and we are having a blast. We wish everybody was here with us. Cheers.
David, you have anything to say? Huh? You have anything to say?
Do you have anything to say about your first bullfight? Are you a little nervous checking it out?
Screw it! Hey guys, we're back.
We are definitely back. Thank you so much, David. Hey, you know what? This past summer, we actually went to Spain for around 35 days.
One of the must-sees.
What are the what?
Must-sees.
Must-sees. Well, one of the must-sees is one of the cities that we went to for a very big party and one of the biggest festivals of the year in the world. Which one? Can you guess which one?
If you can, comment down below.
What's the name of the festival, David?
Pamplona.
Well, that's the name of the city, but what's the name of the festival?
Oh, Running of the Bulls.
Running of the Bulls, the San Fermin Festival. What is the San Fermin Festival? It's basically a big festival. It's 8 days long. And what is the main attraction at 8 o'clock in the morning, David?
The main attraction is to get there, see the Running of the Bulls, experience it, and have fun.
Exactly, and that's exactly what we did. The day of the Running of the Bulls, it happens at 8 o'clock in the morning. And the best way to experience the Running of the Bulls is either by running with the bulls,
or being on a balcony.
Or being on a balcony. Now, I went back in like 2010 and I actually ran with the bulls. There's actually a very funny picture. If you look closely, you would actually see me. This is called Dead Man's Corner. You can actually see me holding on to a guy's arm. I did not know this guy. I didn't know him. I didn't even know I was doing this until I saw this picture in a photography studio. I was walking by some photography studio. I was looking at, hey, Nicolas.
And now Nico's here.
And now,
this is our dog video, everybody.
Okay, so hold on, Nicolas. Nicolas said earlier he didn't want to be in the video, and now he's in the video. So, okay, that being said.
I changed my mind.
Okay, you changed your mind. So we found this picture, and this was me in 2010. My wife and I went, we said, you know what? We have to bring our kid. Well, Nico wasn't there yet. He wasn't made there.
What?
Nothing. But David was back at home with my parents. But we decided, you know what? We have to bring David back. And if we have another kid, we'll bring him too. And that's exactly what we did. We brought them to the San Fermin Festival this year, and it was such a great experience. Now, a lot of people always, the number one question is, you brought your kids? Isn't that kind of like an adult party? Like,
about that?
And it wasn't. I mean, there were a lot of people with kids.
Big pencil.
It was packed. You really have to pay attention to where
you're going,
where
where your kids are.
Exactly.
Big pencil.
Okay. So you get there at 8 o'clock in the morning, and what we did was, so like I said, you either run with the bulls.
I ran with the bulls.
We'll get to that later. That's actually pretty fun.
The kids' bulls.
Okay, we're gonna get there in a little bit. Don't spoil it. Just wait, Nicolas. We're gonna watch. All right, we're gonna show them the video.
Oh, right now.
No, not right now. No.
Right now.
Okay.
Just a minute.
Yes, in a minute.
Yay, let's do it.
So, anyways, we actually rented a balcony on the main strip on where the bulls run towards the ring.
It's near Dead Man's Corner.
It's right around the corner from Dead Man's Corner. Yeah.
That's gotten the.
If you see one of my,
bowling.
if you
Like, Dad took a video of the bulls he running and he's so sweaty and his shoes got muddy and wet.
Yes, they did. Thank you.
Yes, I appreciate that.
Okay.
Okay.
So, anyways.
Okay.
I'm so crazy.
So, David, we rented an Airbnb. You could actually find balconies to rent for the Pamplona Running the Bulls on Airbnb.
But do it fast.
Do it very fast because it's supply and demand. So we got the kids and Vanessa and Julie and Fuzz, the people that came with us, and little Farah, a balcony to watch the Running of the Bulls. And the kids actually got to watch from a balcony the bulls running underneath them. And what did you see, David?
I saw people like scared. I saw like people sweeping the streets so the bulls won't fall.
Well, that's before the running of the bulls.
Oh, yeah. So like I saw my dad running.
Well, this time I didn't run with them. I kind of ran behind them. I'm 42 years old. I'm not as fast.
There's no excuses.
I'm not as fast as I was when I was 35. So we had to get there at 6:30 in the morning because the running is actually at 8 o'clock in the morning. It happens for 8 days straight, 8 o'clock in the morning, sharp. And just to give you kind of like the cliff notes of what happens that morning, they're basically trying to they're basically trying to take the bulls from one side of the town to the bull ring, and those are the bulls that actually fight in the bullfight later on in the evening. They fire 4 rockets in the air.
There's a warning.
There's a warning.
That's a warning.
So at 8 o'clock in the morning, you hear a
It's a firework.
and it's great because everyone's talking in the streets, waiting for 8 o'clock to roll around. Then all of a sudden, they hear the first firework go off in the air, and everybody kind of like
they're ready.
they're ready. It's
They're
on.
coming.
They're coming. So they let off the first rocket, and that basically means that the bullpens have been open, and the bulls have now have the ability to start running. They let off a second rocket, and that means all the bulls have left the bullpen, and they are on their way. So I actually was down there. I was on Dead Man's Corner this year, and it was such an adrenaline rush. I was scared. I was excited. I was nervous, and here comes the bulls. People are going crazy. People are running, and the bulls are on their way to the bull ring. This was David shooting this video right here.
So there are how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and there's more coming. Yeah, there you go. 10.
Oh my God! Look at that!
I saw that guy just roll out.
Oh my God! Was it exciting to watch, David?
Yeah, that was.
And can I talk?
Go ahead, Nicholas.
And those goes the baby bulls.
Oh no, baby bulls are after.
The baby bulls was the end
So Nicholas, tell me, what were you thinking when you saw this?
because the first wolves just shouted 4 times like this. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay, but what were you thinking when you saw the bulls running underneath you?
I was screaming even further because David was taking a video.
Okay. All right. Well, good. And then the third rocket is when all the bulls are actually in the bull ring. When they're actually in the bull ring, so you don't have to worry about, you're walking on the street and there's a bull that comes out of nowhere. So that's what the third rocket means. The fourth rocket is when all the bulls are now in their bullpen. So now you could easily walk around the bull ring, walk around the streets, and it's completely safe. You don't have to worry about a bull coming out of nowhere. So that's it. That's the running of the bulls experience, and it is absolutely ridiculously fun. Would you go back, David?
Yes.
Yes? You're not going to run with the bulls, though, right?
I can't make any promises.
Oh, my God. Kind of makes me nervous. Thank you so much for checking us out. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's just a little, people always ask us, how do you travel with the kids? How do you
manage it?
How do you manage? You know what? We just bring them. That's basically what it is. And we want to expose our kids to different cultures. We want to expose our kids to different parts of the world. We want our kids to not have that LA mentality. We want them to see the whole world for what it is, a beautiful place of all different types of people.
It's a must go to.
It's a what?
Must go.
Oh, Pamplona, a must go to. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. You can find us on Join Our Vida Loca on Instagram, also our website, and also our Twitter. David, where can they find you?
David Lopez for president.
Don't forget the vote.
Yes.